Good morning, friends. Chronic stress arising out of financial problems, financial worries is very dangerous for your health. Do you want to achieve financial freedom? Do you want to be free of financial worries? Then today's video can help you in this. Friend, I am Ramchandra Rai and you are watching Prayas Bikalp, a channel fully dedicated for development of your personality. Each and every content which comes on this channel is tailor-made for this purpose. Friend, I have got 40 years experience in the area of finance. Based on my long experience, I have come up before you with a video series on the title Financial Intelligence. How to develop it. Friend, today I welcome you on the fourth episode of this video series, which is the last episode also, and summarizes everything about financial intelligence. Friend, in the first episode, I discussed briefly what is intelligence, what is financial intelligence, what are components of financial intelligence, how they are related to each other, and how you can develop it. While discussing component, I highlighted the importance of understanding the concept of public finance, corporate finance, and personal finance. In the second episode, I discussed the importance of understanding the dynamics of public finance and highlighted the need of tax planning to improve your income, investment, and savings. In the third episode, I discussed the importance of understanding the dynamics of corporate finance, because if you are an employee, officer, manager, professional, or entrepreneur, if you understand the dynamics of corporate finance of the organization with which you are working, you can align your role with the financial objective of the organization, change your behavior, become more productive, and be more valuable for the organization. How you can do it? You have to see the third episode for that. In today's video, I am going to discuss the importance of understanding the concept and dynamics of personal finance. Today I am going to discuss what is the scope of personal finance, that means what things are included in this, which you should know. Then I am going to discuss the profile of income and expenditure of a family or an individual. You should also know that what expert services or advisory services are available in the market in the area of personal finance. That I am going to discuss. And lastly, and most important, I am going to give you an action plan, which if you follow, I can guarantee that you can achieve financial success in a reasonable time frame. Friend, therefore, I will request you that please see this video to the end so that you can understand the action plan, take action on that, and I will request you to give me feedback through your comment that how you like the video and on what topic you will require video further. If you like this video, please share this video with your friends and subscribe to our channel. Now friends, let us discuss these four issues one by one. First thing, what are components of personal finance? First thing, how to increase income. Second, how to plan your taxes. Third, how to create an income and expenditure budget, take care of all income and expenditure items, manage them well. This is the third thing. Fourth thing is how to maximize your savings. And next thing is how to invest that saving in an emergency fund and investments so as to maximize your wealth. Next important area of personal finance is managing risk through undertaking various type of insurance policies like life, health and general. The next important area is post-retirement planning. How to select an appropriate pension plan for you so that you are free from financial worries after you retire. Next thing is how to manage debt or loan if you have taken. How to manage that so that you are not going to entangle in the web of loan. Next important thing in personal finance is how to maintain liquidity to meet unforeseen circumstances. Friend, and the last and very important thing is how to maximize your net worth to obtain financial freedom. So friend, these are certain important areas of personal finance which you should know and understand. Now the next thing, what is a typical income expenditure profile of an individual or a family? Friend, first thing, if you are daily worker, you will get wages. Your income will depend upon the number of days you get work. If you are regular employee, you will get salary. The level of salary will depend upon the level of responsibility you are given, the post you are holding, the accountability you are undertaking. Then you can have certain agricultural income if you are an agricultural family. If you have got some side business, you will have some income from that. If you have some ability which you can encash to make side income, you can have that. If you have some investment in say deposit, you will get interest. If you have some investment in share, you will get dividend. You got some rental property, you will get rent. In this manner, there could be multiple sources of income which you can generate, you can increase. Now, coming to the expenditure side, most essential items are there which you have to meet, like your food, clothing, residential accommodation, mobile phone bills, energy charges, repair and maintenance charges. You may have so many gadgets in your home like microwave and scooter and so many things, AC, which you may require to repair when they break down. If you have got insurance policy, you have to pay premium for that periodically. If you become sick, then you have to pay for medical bill occasionally. So there could be many items of expenditure. Then you can spend money on discretionary items like dining out, going movies, seeing new places as a tourist. So there could be many items of expenditure depending upon your lifestyle. Now the third important thing, what type of services you can avail from the market in the area of personal finance. First thing is wealth management services. There are people who advise you where to invest, how to invest, what will be the rate of return, what you have to do. Starting from bank fixed deposit in bank to share, index fund, etc., etc. So many options are there. So they will advise you, and you can take help. Second important item is if you want to take loan, then people are advising you from where to take loan, what are the terms and conditions, what will be moratorium period, what is the purpose. So the another area of consultancy. Third thing is post-retirement planning. People are helping you in planning your post-retirement life, selecting appropriate pension plan for you. Then the next area is very much popular in public personal finance is insurance. How many types of insurance you should take, life, health, and general. How many providers are there? What is pros and cons of selecting various type of plans? So this is another area. Next area is real estate business. That means you have to buy land, residential property, commercial property. So there are advisors who can advise you where to invest and where to buy, where the escalation will be there in the value, where it will not be. So these are certain important area where you can avail services. Now friends, let us come to the most important part of this video, and I will tell you, please take pen and paper, write them down, evaluate yourself, and let me know through comment that where you stand. Friends, the first important step you have to take, you have to increase your income. That you can do by prudent tax planning up to some extent. Then if you know the nut and bolt of corporate finance, then you will become a valuable employee for your organization. Your salary may increase, bonus will be increased, you will get fast promotion, so your income will increase through salary, etc. If you are an entrepreneur, your investment will multiply because of this skill. And if you know this subject well, then you can be a good investor also. Your wealth will increase with time. Then you can multiply your sources of income, earning. You have some skill, then you can capitalize it and earn out of it. But you cannot increase your income unless you increase your value. That means you have to first invest in yourself, make yourself capable so that more earning can come to you. So the key to increase in earning is to increasing your own value, your competency, own abilities. You have to develop your skills. So if you do this, you can earn from multiple sources, increase your income. Now friend, the second thing is how to use this income. Now in the market, 50, 30, 20 formula is floating, but I personally don't believe in this formula because it is not fitting to every category. If you are a middle class person, then certainly you can have 20% saving, 30% and 50% for essential items and 30% for discretionary items. But if you are a very rich person, high income group, then you can save more than 20%. You can save even up to 30-40% because you can meet your essential expenditure maybe within 30% of your earning, 20% of your earning. You can spend more on discretionary items also, like going movie, dining out, seeing new places, being a tourist, international tourist, see countries and places. So it all depends that what is your financial status. On the contrary, if you are a poor person, you are getting very small salary, very small amount as a salary or wage, perhaps 90% of that will go in essentials only. Hardly you can have 10% surplus. Out of that, hardly 5% you can save and 5% you can use for discretionary item. So this 50-30-20 formula is not universal, it is not applicable. So depending upon your economic status, you can go on changing this mix. You can decrease your expenditure on essential, increase your savings, increase your expenditure on discretionary item as your income increases. Now, having done that, next important thing you have to do is, if you have taken loan, please manage it well. If you have taken high interest loan, please swap this loan with a low interest loan. If you can't do that, try to pay the principal as early as possible so that interest burden is reduced. Friend, second thing I will advise you, don't go for consumption loan. If you take loan to create asset which can give you earning, then it is okay. If you are taking a house for rental purpose and you will give it a rent and service loan out of that, then it is okay. If you buy a car for taxi purpose, you can do this. But if you are taking consumption loan, it will become a liability. You have to spend more money on that to maintain that. One thing more I will tell you related to loan only. Please keep away from credit card. It is big trap. People telephone me every day, credit card. I say no, I don't require it. Friend, next important thing is that whatever saving you have done, how to invest that saving to maximize its value. Friend, saving has to be distributed in two parts. First part should go to create an emergency fund, that is reserve fund for you. And this reserve fund will take care of those unforeseen events which is normally not covered under insurance. Like suppose you lose your job all of a sudden. You require day-to-day expenses to be met. EMI are going, other things are there. So you require some fund so that you can survive for 6 months to 1 year, so that you can arrange some job in between or create some source of income in between. So this cushion should be available. So the first thing, some part of savings should go to create a emergency fund. And it should be kept in separate account in near liquid form. Not exactly cash, but in some sort, deposit. Then the second part of savings should go for investment. And you should try to maximize this investment to obtain financial freedom. How quickly you will achieve will depend upon your risk appetite. If you don't want to take risk at all, please invest this entire money into fixed deposit of some specialized bank. You will get 7 to 8% interest, but you may not be able to beat inflation. Suppose you want to take some more risk, then you can go for debenture, slightly more return will come. If you still want to take more risk, then you can go for index fund. Suppose you have taken Nifty based index fund, then your money will be invested in 50 top performing companies, and you will get a reasonable rate of return and you will beat inflation. Suppose you want to take still more risk, you can go for mutual fund. Mutual fund are also diversified fund. There could be hybrid fund or pure equity fund. Hybrid means some part of it will be in debt and some part will be equity. But rate of return will be slightly lower. And if you go for total equity fund, the return will be slightly more. And if you go for growth fund, then your multiplication of wealth will be much faster than if you go for a dividend paying mutual fund. Then you can go for SIP. If you have got a small amount, you can start SIP from 500 per month. And you can choose the type of asset in which it will be invested. Depending upon how much risk you are going to take, your wealth will maximize so fast. But for that, you should know nut and bolt of corporate finance. If you know that, you can directly purchase share of a company, but you have to select an appropriate share so that it has got a growth potential in future, so that your investment grows. So friend, if you do this, your wealth will grow. Now you should understand a concept which is very popular, is the concept of compounding. I will give you a very simple example. Suppose you invested 100 rupees in some bank deposit and you are getting 10% return. Let us assume that at the end of the year you will get 110 rupees. Now if you don't take 10 rupees for consumption purpose, the entire 110 will be reinvested. And if you invest 110 rupees and again 10% is the rate of return, so you will get 121 at the end of second year. Now if you invest 121 again, it will get 10% on that. In this manner, your investment will multiply. And if you are having investment in, index fund or share or some other growth, option, then this multiplication effect will be very fast. And your wealth will grow very fast, and a time will come when the return on your corpus, which you have created out of investment, will be sufficient to take care of your day-to-day expenses, essential expenses, discretionary expenses. So you will become financially free at that stage, because you need not worry about your daily expenses, essential expenses, because you will get return from there and your capital will be intact. Then you are free to work the way you like. You can work according to your own interest and aptitude. You can select time of work as per your convenience. So you will become financially free. So friend, having discussed this, next item what you have to do is that you have to minimize financial risk to your life. That means you have to select a proper insurance plan, life insurance, health insurance and general insurance, all the three. And to see that if some event happens, the insurance plan is able to take care of that. Next thing you have to do is that you have to plan your retirement properly. You have to select the appropriate pension plan. As I told you, there are advisory services available. But I will advise you one thing, that please ensure that whatever pension you are going to get should not be less than 80% of your last drawn salary. Why it is so? Because inflation is going very high. Purchasing power is money reducing. So you require sufficient pension to take care of your expenses and have a lifestyle. So if you can do this, certainly you can have a free life from financial problems. Now, as I told you, that you should enjoy life also. So 5% of your earning minimum should go for discretionary item like dining out, movie, etc., etc. And if you are rich, then you can spend even 20-30% on that. So enjoy life. Next important thing is that the net result of all these actions will be that you will be able to maximize your net worth. What is net worth? Net worth means asset minus liability. Asset are those things which give you income. Liabilities are those on which you have to spend. For example, if you have got a house and it is giving rental income to you, it is an asset. If you have a car for personal use, it is consuming petrol, consuming maintenance expenses, it is liability. So friend, if you deduct liability from asset, you will get net worth. And that net worth should be maximized over a period of time as fast as possible, so that you can become financially free. Now I will caution here that how much time you will take to become financially free will depend upon your current financial status. If you are a poor person, it will take more time, and it will depend upon how much saving you are able to do, how much investment you are able to do, and how you are able to multiply it. The time will depend upon that. But I can assure you that your tomorrow will be better than today, so far finances are concerned. Last thing I will say that please educate your children about money. I will request you, please show this video to them. Let them understand the value of money, how it should be managed. If they can manage their money well, their future will be better, and you will free from worry from your children. Besides becoming financially free yourself. Friend, I will conclude my discussion by telling today that if you see my all the 4 videos, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, you will certainly become financially intelligent and you will become financially free. If you like this video, please share this video with maximum number of people and subscribe to my channel. One thing more, always try to see, read, listen good thing. So that good information enters you, become better day by day, your personality improves day by day, and chances of success also improve. Friend, till I come with the next video, please take care of yourself, be happy, be healthy, and keep on improving yourself. I am sure that you will see all the 4 videos of this series and share these videos with your friends and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much for giving us so much time.